Hello, this is our presentation on the Morris worm. I'm Ben.
I'm Ernesto.
I'm Ahan.
So Robert Morris was born in 1965 and he was the son of Robert H. Morris, a chief data scientist at the NSA. He studied computer science at both Harvard and Cornell, where he created the Morris worm, not with malicious intent. So the finger protocol was originally designed as a simple way for users to look up information about each other on a network. This was commonly used in Unix systems at the time and was used to check if users were logged in but lacked proper security measures, one of them being authentication. So the Morse worm was launched in November of 1988 and one of the first self-replicating programs to spread across the internet. It was designed to reveal security flaws rather than induce harm and unintentionally led to the disruption of a lot of computer systems at the time. So overall, the impact of the virus was very big. The Morse worm spread rapidly and infected between 3,000 to 6,000 computers, which is around 5 to 10% of the internet at the time. It caused massive slowdowns and crashes, affecting even computers in universities like Stanford, which were across the United States at the time. So some of the biggest vulnerabilities exploited by the Morse worm was the buffer overflow in the finger protocol, which allowed it to execute malicious code. It essentially overloaded the system with a bunch of scripts and allowed for Robert to execute codes via the remote shell.
Although Morris included a mechanism in his code to prevent multiple copies of the worm from replicating on the same machine, a crucial programming error caused the worm to replicate far more aggressively than imagined, quickly overwhelming computers and causing excessive strain, taking up resources, causing widespread slowdowns, and sometimes even system crashes. The attack caught network administration completely off guard, as they had never dealt with self-replicating cyber threat of this scale before. The response to the worm was required collaboration between academic institutions, government agencies, independent security researchers, and Morris himself, who worked tirelessly to analyze what went wrong and how to stop the worm from spreading even more. This worm sparked significant debate in the cybersecurity world and community and beyond regarding the ethical responsibilities of security researchers. Some argued that Robert Morris was simply experimenting and trying to show vulnerabilities, while others said he went too far. And it raised broader questions about the line between ethical hacking and harmful cyber activities. The government tried to draw this line pretty clearly, as the Morris worm became the first case to be prosecuted by the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act of 1986. The case set a precedent for how cyber crimes would be handled in the legal system and made it clear that intentional or reckless action leading to widespread disruption will be met with serious legal consequences. In Morris's court case in 1991, Morris was convicted under the CFFA for his role in launching the Morris worm, and he was sentenced to 3 years of probation, a $10,000 fine, and up to 400 hours of community service. The case was a landmark moment in cybersecurity law, and it demonstrated that cybersecurity offenses would be treated as serious crimes with real legal consequences. The Morris worm incident forced organizations and policymakers to rethink their approach to cybersecurity and made them consider very carefully how digital networks would be protected, leading to the implementation of improved security practices and protocols to prevent similar attacks in the future.
The Morris worm led to significant advancements in intrusion detection systems and strengthened firewall protections. Organizations shifted from reactive fixes to proactive security strategies, emphasizing audits and vulnerability assessments. This created a case study for cybersecurity professionals and created a larger impact on cybersecurity. Many of the attack techniques used by the Morris worm, like weak password exploitation and buffer overflows, are still used by modern malware. Organizations must continuously adapt to evolving threats with stronger authentication and incident response strategies. Although Robert Morris took a lot of risks early on, this case, he went on to become a professor at MIT, researching computer security and networking, and he even founded Y Combinator, a startup incubator, along with other ventures such as Airbnb and Dropbox. He had a long-lasting legacy. The Morris worm forced early developers and policymakers to recognize security as a necessity, leading to stronger cybersecurity laws and protocols. It influenced the design of safer network systems and became a foundational lesson in cybersecurity education. Some key takeaways are that the Morse worm showed that the internet was not originally built with security in mind, leading to widespread vulnerabilities. This event highlighted how seemingly small experiments can have major consequences. As cyber threats continue to evolve, vigilance and innovation are crucial for securing the system.
Thank you.